Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, this is kind of a continuation, a follow-up to yesterday's video. I did a video yesterday, and the first part of it, I talked about how a fan, there was a bunch of fans antagonizing Jason KELCE, and he slammed the guy's phone on the ground. And what I want to talk about is what this fan said. I haven't checked the comments or anything yet, but I did get the underlying meaning of what this guy said. My point here is things haven't changed. Nothing changes under the sun. Things are still the same as they were 30 or 40 years ago. I just thought about this. I have been dating. I'm still dating. I'm 58 years old. I have been dating for 45 years. So yeah, I have a little experience in dating. Okay, so when I initially saw this guy say to Jason KELCE that how do you feel that your brother is, and he used the term there. My video from yesterday actually got yellow lighted because of some of the terms I use, so I got to be more careful today. But he used a slur referring to Travis KELCE for dating Taylor Swift. And I talked about that, how ridiculous, it didn't even make any sense. But I did get it. I think I understood what, even though this guy, this Gen X fan was, his opinion was juvenile and offensive. I think I understood what he was trying to say. I think he was trying to say that Travis KELCE is whipped. He's under the control of Taylor Swift, or in Gen Z terms, a simp. I think that's Gen Z terms. I got to talk about this because I learned a hard lesson and I want to share it with you guys. Okay, back when I was in high school, I dated a beautiful woman, a beautiful girl from my neighborhood, beautiful, long dark hair. They used to call her Pocahontas. She was just gorgeous, long dark hair. And I dated her from my freshman year. I went to the high school prom with her, and we dated till I was about 22 years old, 23 years old. And I also had a good group of friends. I had three great friends that we all stuck together. Once we graduated, one went into the Army, one went into Bible school. I talked about him before. And one went to Syracuse University. But before, when we were in high school, I would take one day and I would go out with my girlfriend on one day of the weekend, and I'd go out with my buddies on the other day of the weekend. And both my girlfriend and my buddies both wanted more time. Like my buddies wanted me with them both nights of the weekend. My girlfriend wanted me with her both nights of the weekend too. So there was a lot of friction. And this, like I said, there's nothing new under the sun here. And my friends used to give me a hard time. I'd show up on our buddy night and they'd be like, well, why don't you go out with your girlfriend? What are you doing here? Oh, you actually got time for us? They actually acted like that, and they gave me a hard time. All right, so once we graduated high school, I started to go up and see my friend at Syracuse University. This was my best friend out of the three, and I'd go visit him. And I started listening to my friends. I started blowing off my girlfriend and treating her badly. I remember I had a date with her on New Year's Eve, and I never even showed up. And I ended up going to a keg party. I mean, I'm not proud of the boyfriend I used to be. And one weekend, I went up to Syracuse University, and I didn't even tell her I was leaving. I didn't say anything. I just disappeared for the whole weekend. Okay, so here's the kicker. Like I said, my friends all gave me a hard time about all the time that I spent with my girlfriend, calling me whipped and other things. Or simp wasn't a word back then. Here's the kicker. Today, like right now, true story, that best friend that went to Syracuse University, the guy that I used to blow off my girlfriend, go see my buddy, go to the frat parties, I haven't talked to him in at least 20 or 30 years. And here's part of the reason why. He's actually married to, guess who? Yeah, my ex-girlfriend, that same girl that they used to give me a hard time for spending a lot of time with her. Yeah, she broke up with me. I took her to LA on vacation, I think when I was 22 years old. And a little while after that, she broke up with me. And deservedly so, because like I said, I was a bad boyfriend. I was a crummy boyfriend back then. And she broke up, and she had eventually started dating my best friend. And right now, They are married and they have 2 beautiful daughters that are in college right now. And I am single. So here's the lesson. Don't necessarily listen to your buddies, about being a simp or being whipped, because this is what happened to me. My buddy said the same thing, and one of them ended up actually marrying my girlfriend. It's a true story. All right, I'll be back later with another video, you guys. The links are down below for the Jason KELCE story. Have a good Monday.